Hello there, welcome to Chipola College Television here with Athletic Department. I got with me Jimmy Hendricks, one of our softball coaches here at Chipola. Good to have you again.
Thanks.
Now, where have you been going here in the fall? This is the month of October, middle of October when we're videoing this. Where have y'all been going?
Well, we opened up with the University of Tennessee, so we've been to Knoxville. We went to Ole Miss. We've been to Georgia Tech.
How did you do against those teams?
We competed. We got beat by Tennessee. And in their tournament, we played Tennessee Tech. We played Lee University.
Lee. A friend of mine went to Lee.
And
a good music department.
And University of Huntsville, University of Alabama, Huntsville.
Yeah.
And then we played Ole Miss, and Ole Miss beat us 9-2. And then we played this past weekend. We played Georgia Tech, and they beat us 6-5 in the first game, and 5-0 in the second game.
Why do you want to go play somebody you know is probably going to beat you?
A couple of reasons. We go play, one, for the competition. We want to, I guess an old adage was, to be the best, you got to beat the best. So we're going to try to find the best competition we can. And, and the second is to get our kids recruited. One, our kids can step on the field with an Ole Miss, and maybe they see something in one of our kids and they can recruit them.
Sure.
Similar to a situation last year where,
Jen, I went to South Carolina.
We've got a kid at South Carolina who, last year she threw against them. So.
Well, I didn't think she was that good a pitcher until the season started, and then I began to realize she was striking a lot of people out, and they weren't getting hits. I mean,
Well, going into the fall season, we're the underdog every game, so it's hard to see how good our kids are. With our, the junior college competition. We understand where we're at and what we got to do, but it's hard to see that. Well,
now, how are you going to get them back in the groove of hitting against a 4 or 5 mile per hour slower pitcher?
We'll work.
We're going to foul it down the third baseline every time because we're swinging.
We'll work. I mean, that's the biggest thing that we're going to do is, every day we're going to work at, doing something. And then once we get back in the spring, we'll start off with inter squad every day, and then, we'll get back after it.
How many kids you got?
Right now we got 20.
How many pitchers we got?
6. How
many can pitch? We'll know shortly.
We're finding out every day.
Is that a question I ain't supposed to ask?
And they all can pitch. And that's what we're working on. You'll see it for maybe one batter that they can, and the next batter they,
Can you run that video? And I want him to explain how this is helping someone hit the softball. I want to see this. Obviously, you rehearse. You practice every day. You can tell an old musician, can't you? If Kenny will run that video back there, we can look at that. But what is that? I mean, what are you doing?
We are pulling tires. Does it help in hitting? Probably not. It helps with some team work, I guess, when everybody's getting beat by the tire. They'll come together a little easier. And it's also just, we talk about intestinal fortitude. In other sports, you kind of need some because it's one-on-one. Softball, you don't need it as bad, but what we talk about in the box is, you've got to compete. You can't let the pitcher beat you that easy. So you've got to go out there and compete with her.
Well, what happened here? You got somebody in?
We've got a broke thumb. Courtney Davis, who's our starting shortstop last year, broke her thumb at Tennessee, being hit by a pitch.
How did she do that?
She got hit by a pitch.
Oh, she was batting.
She was batting and got hit by a pitch and broke her tip of her thumb.
Yeah. She said she couldn't believe it hurt that bad for being such a little injury.
It was a little break.
All right. What are you going to do now the next month?
Next month, we open up, we got Auburn, who went to the World Series last year. We've got Florida. We've got FAMU. And then we are hosting a small tournament that we're playing in November 1st here on campus.
What is that going to be?
It's just we're going to invite some tri-ball teams in, and we're going to play here on campus.
Very good. Coach, good to see you again.
Well, thank you.
Good luck to you. We just want you to win all of them this year.
We'll work hard.
I heard it. Folks, you've seen it right here. Coach Jimmy Hendricks with our softball. Thank you for watching everything that happens at Chipola College.